My dear children, greetings from Gandhi High School City. I wish and it's my desire that all of you are making the optimum use of the time that you have now. Okay. In the last few days, we studied the English literature. We were studying from the first book of the English literature, that is called Beehive. We studied the first chapter, the fun they had. Okay, I take it for granted that all of you have read the chapter at least twice, and all of you have gone through the videos that I had uploaded in the Siddhya app. Okay, to understand this chapter, that is very necessary. So any one of you has not done this, please do it at the earliest. Okay. Now today we will study from the second book of the English literature, that is Moments. That is Moments. Okay, that is supplementary. Okay, now the first chapter of this second book of the English chapter, English literature, is called The Lost Child. The Lost Child. Okay. Now the Lost Child is written by Mulk Raj Anand. It is written by Mulk Raj Anand. Okay. In order to have a precise, a precise understanding of this chapter, it is very necessary. It is very necessary that we have some ideas about the author as well. Okay. So therefore, learning about the author also is very important to have a better understanding of the chapter. Okay. Now, Mulk Raj Anand, he was the son of a coppersmith. He was the son of a coppersmith. Coppersmith is a person who makes tools out of copper. Okay. Now, where was he born? He was born at Peshawar in Pakistan. Okay, that is, at present it is in Pakistan. He was born on 12th December 1905. He was born on 12th December 1905. Okay. Now, where did he die? Where did he expire? He expired at Pune, Maharashtra, India on 28th September 2004. Okay. So he died. He was born in Peshawar in Pakistan, and he died in at Pune in Maharashtra, India. Okay. Now, where did he have his studies? He had his studies at Amritsar in Punjab, and later on at Cambridge University in London. Okay. That means he had a very good academic performance. Okay. Now, he was very famous. What was the speciality of this writer? The speciality of this writer was that he was an Indian writer in English. His contributions to the English literature, it was huge and extensive. That means he has contributed to the English literature hugely. Okay. Now, the most famous works, or the most famous works of this author, or the works by which he became widely known, which are those two works. The first one is The Untouchable. The Untouchable. Okay. It was published in 1935, and second one is Coolie. It was published in 1936. First one was published in 1935. The Untouchable was published in 1935, and the second famous work, Coolie, that was published in 1936. Okay. All two of these works actually deal with the poverty of the Indian society. Okay. Now, he actually wrote about the impoverishment, exploitation, and the misfortune of the poor in Indian society. Okay. Now, what is impoverishment? Impoverishment means a process of a poor becoming poorer and poorer day by day by different caste, by high caste and class. Okay. Now that means high caste people and high class people are making use of are laying heavy burdens on the poor of India. Okay. So as a result, what happened to them? They became day by day poorer and poorer. Okay. They were very much exploited. So they had to bear a lot of difficulties, a lot of problems in their lives. So Mulk-Raj Anand wrote very much about these sufferings, this exploitation and impoverishment of the poor of the Indian society. Okay, now and he was a recipient, that means he received the highest civilian award, that is Padma Bhushan. Okay, he also received the highest civilian award, that is Padma Bhushan. Okay, that means this author actually wrote about the sufferings of the poor in Indian society. Okay, so he has contributed, his contribution to the English literature is very, very huge, it is very great. Okay, now having this much understanding about the author, let's move to the chapter. Okay, the lost child. What is the content of the chapter? What is the content of the story? The content of the story, the content of this short story, the content of this, the sum and substance of this short story is that the importance of parents, the importance of parents. Our parents are very important for us. That is what the author says in this short story, The Lost Child. Okay, now see the importance of parents, the significance of parents. Okay, we know that every child loves his or her parents unconditionally, very much, without any condition they love. Okay, they love. Now, what do you call this? Change of desire. Second one is a change of desire. Okay, we have desire in our minds. Okay, our desires are constant. It is going on changing. It is going on changing. We can, when we read this chapter, we can understand. When we read this chapter, we can understand very well, very clearly that when the child was with his parents, he found interest. He found joy in toys, in sweets, in snake charmer, in balloons. All those things he found joy in all those things. He found joy in happiness. But when his parents were away from him, he did not want anything. As we know that a stranger takes that child, and in order to soothe, in order to calm down that child, that crying child, we see that this stranger takes this child, and in order to calm down that child, in order to comfort that child, he gives everything. Balloon he gives toys, he takes him to the roundabout, he takes him to the snake charmer, he takes him to the sweet seller, but he did not want anything at all. He was going on, he was keeping on crying, telling that what I need my parents first and foremost. I lost my parents. Parents are the most important thing in my life. Okay, that means our desire keeps going on changing. Our desire keeps going on changing. Okay, now so therefore the content of this chapter is that the importance of parents. Second one is that we must know that our desire will keep on changing. So therefore you must never stick to one desire. Okay, so that is the sum and substance of this story. Okay, now having understood this much, let's move to the chapter. And we will continue in the next video. That means in the second video we will start. I will start explaining passage by passage, and I will make you understand the meaning of the vocabularies as well. So here with this much we can stop here. Okay.